Okay, today is going to be a hodgepodge day because I have a 40-foot Sealand container being delivered this week, and I think it's going to go right where that cattle chute is. So I gotta get stuff taken care of. I'm gonna have to move the horse trailer, get this pile dealt with. But it's pretty cool. It's got 4 double doors. It's a 40-footer, so it has the main gable entrance, and then it has 4 double doors along the side. So in preparation to get out of here. 3rd attachment today. Bucket. Going for the bucket. Welcome to my container. As you can see, it's a 40 by 8 by 8. Actually, it's 40 by 8 by 9. It's tall. All right. So welcome to my container. It's a 40 by 8, actually by 9. And this is to help expedite us getting out of this place and move down south. So this is pretty much one of those. It's a one-time use container. I've got 4 double doors along the side of it here, and scooch that down a bit. My cameras are dead. I don't know what's going on. It's not like we're in Antarctic here, but it is cold. But I'm in the process here of putting some plywood along this wall of the trailer side, and to help facilitate the packing and being able to put some shelving in here and latch it down. I think I'm going to use E-track, but you can see there's hooks, or not hooks, but cinch points at the top and then at the bottom of the trailer. And I want to keep those exposed, so that means I got to elevate the plywood up a bit to keep the bottom ones exposed. To do that, I'm going to use those 4x4s, and at first I'm going to see if with the 2x4 on top, stacked on top of the 4x4, see if that elevates it decently. I did a 2x4 on the end, and it was fine, but I think it was a little bit lower at the bottom than the top. So I'm going to see if I did it on the length of, like, standing up as such, and that just seemed to be a little bit lower at the bottom than the top. So I'm going to see. I had these 4x4s with the 2x4s screwed onto them for the stake bed trailer, one of my trailers. So I'm going to see if that works. And unfortunately, since I have the phone here and my camera's working hootski, I'll just bring you back when I get that set up here and show you what I'm doing. My little Harbor Freight heater works fine. I've had this light for a long time. Got it off of some garage sale thing. It seems to work all right. Freestanding. Throws off a little bit of light in here, for sure. All right, let's let me use those and see how those fare. Much better. You can see the gap up there, and you can kind of see the gap down there. 2x4, 4x4. So I put a piece of 1x4 on the bottom of the 4x4, and that is just about right. 2 2x4s stacked up was too low. 2x4 on the edge was too low. 4x4 and 2x4 was too tall. 4x4 1x just right. So that means I don't have to whole saw around them, to make a gap for them. I'll put a hook in just fine without having to relieve the plywood around the bottom. So now I gotta go look at my fasteners and check that scene out. I bought some. I'm contemplating what I want to use to go into this. So let me go check it out. I might use some roofing, metal roof screws. Oh, their head sticks out a little bit. They're self-tap, they're self-drilling. So I'm trying to make this kind of as quick, but not cheap. I want them to be affixed pretty well because I'm going to be strapping stuff down to them. So I need to figure that out. Good thing is though, I don't have to cut any relief slots around the tube, around the plywood to get at the cinch points there, tie down points. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do in between these doors because obviously I can't or don't want to board up in front of these double doors. So might have to see about putting something there or maybe nothing at all. That's a good answer too. Alright, let me go look at my hardware, see what I'm doing.